If you have ever been told that Scrum only works for tiny startups or small software projects, you have been lied to. Welcome back to PMLearn. I'm your host, and today we are tracking one of the biggest myths in Agile and project management. The myth that the Scrum framework is unscalable. In this video, we are breaking down exactly how organizations like Spotify, Salesforce, and Lockheed Martin scale Scrum to coordinate hundreds of developers across programs, portfolios, and global boundaries. Whether you are studying for your Scaled Scrum Master certification or you are a project manager looking to step up your enterprise game, this video is for you. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and let's jump right in. Let's start with where this myth comes from. If you look at standard Scrum guidelines, they state that a Scrum team should ideally consist of 6 to 10 members. Why? Because when a team is small, communication is simple. Everyone knows what everyone else is doing. There is no place of social looping, and daily synchronization is lightning fast. But here is where the misunderstanding happens. People assume that because a single team must remain small, the entire project must remain small. They think if we have 100 people, we can't use Scrum. But in reality, Agile doesn't limit the project size. It simply changes how we organize people to tackle it. So, how do we handle massive projects requiring 40, 50 or 100 developers? Do we build a massive giant team of 50 people? Absolutely not. A daily stand-up with 50 people would take 2 hours and team members would quickly zone out. Instead, Scrum uses a concept inspired by biology, cell division. When a project expands, we divide the workforce into multiple highly coordinated cross-functional Scrum teams of 6 to 10 people. Each of these teams is completely self-contained with its own developers, QA engineers, and designers. They focus on their specific piece of the puzzle while keeping local decision making fast and agile. But how do we make sure they don't drift apart? That brings us to our next slide. When you have multiple parallel teams, communication is the lifeblood of success. We use 3 critical pillars to synchronize progress. First, the Scrum of Scrums or SOS. This is a daily or tri-weekly meeting where representatives from each Scrum team, usually the Scrum Masters or technical leads, meet. Instead of discussing internal team details, they answer 4 crucial questions. What has my team done? What are we doing next? What are our blockers? And is our work going to impact another team? Second, dependency mapping. This meeting is where teams call out cross-team dependencies early so that team A isn't wait on team B to launch a feature. And third, joint integration. At the end of every sprint, all parallel teams must merge their work into a single cohesive integrated product increment. If it doesn't integrate, it's not done. Now let's look at the bigger picture. When we scale Scrum across an entire corporation, we scale through 3 distinct agile tiers: projects, programs, and portfolios. At the project level, individual Scrum teams focuses on delivering specific features. At the program level, we group related projects together. For example, if the project teams are building individual features like a search bar, checkout system, or user profile, the program level ensures they all come together to form a functioning mobile banking app. And finally, the portfolio level sits at the boardroom table. This is where executives evaluate the business justification, fund strategic initiatives, and align the entire enterprise's roadmap to high-level corporate goals. To support this hierarchy, Standard Scrum roles scale upward into specialized enterprise roles. Instead of single team Scrum Masters, we introduce the Chief Scrum Master at the project level, who facilitates the Scrum of Scrums and removes organizational roadblocks. Instead of a single product owner, we have a chief product owner who coordinates with team level POs to manage a master product backlog. At the program level, the program product owner aligns strategic initiatives across entire suites of products. And at the highest level, the portfolio product owner manages strategic investment and long-term business alignment. This structured hierarchy ensures that everyone from a junior developer to the CEO is moving in the exact same direction. What makes this scaled framework so powerful is its ability to bridge the gap between long-term boardroom strategy and daily execution. In traditional companies, when a major strategy change happens, it takes months of planning, restricting, and stress to filter down to developers. In a scaled Scrum environment, executive strategic shifts are simply entered into the portfolio backlog as epics. They filter down into program and product backlogs as user stories and are pulled into standard stable 2 to 4 week sprints. The developers keep executing their sprint cycles without disruption, while the company remains incredibly responsive to market velocity. Scaling Scrum is not just about adding more meetings, it's about scaling trust, alignment, and communication. I want to hear from you. Have you ever worked on a scaled agile project? Did you use Scrum of Scrums, SFVs, or less? Let us know your experiences or any questions you have in the comments below. Don't forget to visit PMLearn for comprehensive study guides, templates, and courses. If you enjoyed this video, give us a thumbs up, subscribe to PMLearn, and share this video with your fellow project managers. Until next time, keep learning, keep scaling, and I will see you in the next video.